Hey guys, it's AJ. It's Wednesday on the Beaver Bunch. We had a couple earthquakes in the last 24 hours out here, and for those of you who ask, like, what does an earthquake feel like? A lot of people say it feels like a waterbed, but it feels like all the furniture in your house suddenly turn into jello and they just move. It just kind of like moves back and forth. Like, imagine your whole house just swaying because the whole ground is moving. It's like, I guess, being on a houseboat, but your furniture moves. I don't know what the physics is behind that or why it gives you the sensation that your couch is going like this, but it does. But they were small ones in the same place, so people are like, it's a pre-quake to like a bigger quake. I just, we're just gonna, California's gonna detach and float somewhere like to Australia or something. That would be cool. So this week a girl sent in her question saying that her girlfriend watches a lot of porn, and she's worried that her girlfriend's going to start thinking like this is how sex should be, and she's trying to tell her like don't watch so much porn. Here's what I feel about that. The first thing is like if anybody's watching lesbian porn, especially like porn produced by like a big company, the lesbian porn reminds me of something like this because their fingernails scares the hell out of me. So if anybody thinks that that is real porn, it's probably not. I was talking to my roommate about that question, and she's like, well, maybe you feel like you have like this higher expectation of you to perform all these crazy things they do in porns, because let's be real, if you've never watched a porn before, you can find them online anywhere, but if you're not allowed to, or if you're under 18, they do some crazy stuff, like stuff you probably wouldn't have thought about. And I guess if you're new to sex, you might think like, oh, that's how it's done, and it's really not like that. If your sex life is like that, like, so that's cool, because some of that stuff is acrobatic and athletic. There should be like a porn Olympics. Anyway, yeah, it's not always like that. My cats are chasing each other around the house. Yeah, so for you to tell your girlfriend she can't watch it is kind of controlling, but you can like kind of tell her like, babe, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And I think there's a company out there that makes like legit lesbian porn, like butch femme lesbian porn if you're into that, or like femme lesbian porn, or butch lesbian porn, which doesn't have like this stuff that we see probably in something that's made for like Hustler or something. You know, where the girls are like way too tan and fingernails are way too long, and like stuff's happening that I've never seen in my lesbian lifetime, which has spanned probably longer than some of you have been alive. So yeah, maybe instead of your girlfriend watching porn all the time, you guys could experiment, like go to the sex shop and buy stuff. And I know stuff's expensive, but you can get stuff on sale. I found a coupon one time in the Pride book like 2 years ago for 40% off something at a porn shop, and I was stoked. I don't know, but please don't, people, think that porn is real. Porn is like Edward Scissorhands meets Bimbo Blondes. I don't know. It puts a lot of pressure, because you know what the thing is there's like not a lot of real lesbian porn for us to learn from if we're like new, so it's kind of like you learn as you go kind of thing, being gay, being a lesbian. I don't know. Just be careful and don't Edward Scissorhands each other, because that could cause problems down there if your fingernails are too long. Hi, Peanut. My dog's here. Just take care of that stuff and don't scissor each other's crotches off. I'm not even drunk. Oh, look, it's on the wrong hand. Lori was drunk. Anyway, I'm gonna go. See you guys next week. Bye.